would you say you do your best thinking?
I think my best in the shower.
Me too.
When I'm
Shower?
drifting.
Driving.
That's it?
5 a.m.
Walking in the morning.
So for me, it's in my car. And that is where I was on that fateful day. You're gonna have to give me a minute, sorry. And this is why I'm here, so I don't cry.
And you're doing great. Keep going with it. Go with it. Deep breath.
What kind of car were you in?
I was driving in my little yellow Jeep. This is not a sad story, I promise. So I was driving from my college town of Bloomington to my hometown of Greenwood. And I had a thought. Maybe I'll get some Wendy's on the way home today. I was pretty hungry, probably just hungover. And then I thought, why do I eat chicken nuggets, cold pepperonis, and the occasional slice of bacon? I don't even really like them that much, and it's annoying to explain to my friends. I get that look a lot. I think I'll stop eating meat. And so I did. About 6 years ago, almost to the day, if my calculations are correct, I became a vegetarian. See, it's not sad. And I've only sneaked a few peeks back. As a vegetarian, I get some weird questions and comments. I'll hear things like, I couldn't last 2 days without meat. You must have some really great willpower. Or other times, people will say things like, do you love animals and stuff? Is that why you don't eat meat? My very favorite, you don't eat no meat! It's okay, make them. So the most annoying aspect about being a vegetarian for me is explaining these choices to new people. It's hard to explain that I don't miss meat because I never really enjoyed it that much. I don't ever recall actually eating a hamburger or a steak or enjoying a chicken cordon bleu. Although I had the most disturbing conversation with my dad the other day. Apparently my parents spent the first year of my life tricking me into eating things I didn't like by blending them into a disgusting, meaty smoothie.
Oh, see, that's why you're crying.
Over time I learned how to say things like, yuck, I don't like broccoli, Mom, and chicken makes me shiver. That was a real thing I said. Around the time that I was 5, I started becoming a pain in the ass. Straight from my dad's mouth. My parents learned to incorporate foods that I would eat into whatever they were having for dinner. So we'd have spaghetti or mac and cheese or, of course, tacos. My mom still complains that I ate the same exact lunch every day from kindergarten until 8th grade. I'd have an Uncrustable strawberry not grape with Pringles and a pack of Gushers. At about 12, my dad got fed up and said, you'll eat what I make or you'll make it yourself. So of course, I learned how to make tomato soup, bean burritos, and peanut butter spaghetti. Hey, a growing girl needs protein. I'm certain that this shift in realizing that food isn't just handed to you is what sprouted my love for the Food Network. It was soon ignited by the host of a show called Good Eats, Alden Brown. He showed me that cooking is fun. Cooking is science, and science is fun. But every once in a while I do find a recipe that rearranges my food groups into a new masterpiece. It's been said that I'm one of the worst vegetarians ever. Although I will say that the last years have the biggest improvement by far. A couple of life events have ignited a change in my diet. Moving to a new state where absolutely no one that you know lives tends to have a pretty big impact on your life in general. As a conference planner, I have the pleasure of attending several events a year. And at these events, sometimes your option is to try something new or to go hungry. And we all know I'm not going hungry. And I have to spread some credit to my 2 best friends, Jackie and Natalie, who's not here today, for constantly forcing me to try things I would have never considered. Over the next couple weeks or years or whatever, I hope to continue to try new foods that I previously considered I don't like for some silly reason or another. Just last week I started eating radishes and hard-boiled eggs. It worked out really well for Easter. So if you have any suggestions for foods that a picky vegetarian might eat, please feel free to pass them my way, but be warned, I may give you a really dirty look. Thank you guys.
I can't wait till Jocelyn brings food of the day for the It's going to be a very interesting food diet. So thank you, Jocelyn. Good job. I don't think I've ever in an icebreaker laughed and cried on the same speech. So thank you so much. Our last speaker today is Leah, and evaluating Leah is Jackie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Leah is working out of the Competent Communicator on her project number 3, Get to the Point. Her objectives is to select a speech topic and determine its general and specific purposes, to organize the speech in a manner that best achieves those purposes, ensuring that the beginning, the body,